ASEC Nikki delivering the welcome remarks for this activity, but last night he asked me to do the job, and since I just live nearby, I accepted the challenge. I understand that lately the Department of Health issued an advisory regarding convention, conferences, and asking the publics to either postpone it or to cancel it. And good for us, despite that advisory, ituloy pa rin po natin yung ating activity. Congratulations to the organizers. I think one thing that we should prepare is that the only way to counter the virus is good hygiene, good sanitation, and our immune system. So malalakas naman po ata tayo dito. And good for us, outside there are alcohols and available for the audience. So our Undersecretary Ana C. Johnny, ma'am, good morning. And of course to Mr. Luis Alberto Anastasio, sir, good morning. To the stakeholders, to my co-workers in the government, good morning. Magandang umaga po uli sa inyong lahat. There is actually a prepared presentation for this welcome remark that I would like to make use of it. And in behalf of the Secretary of Labor, I welcome you to the conference on the creation of the National Strategic Workforce Development Plan, co-organized by the Department of Labor and Employment and the Servicio Filipino Incorporated. Doon po sa hindi nakakaalam, the partnership between the department and SFI has been a long-standing endeavor. Matagal na po namin silang partner, not only in workforce development, but also in coming up with compliance with labor standards and occupational safety and health standards. The aim of this conference is to gather perspective that can inform curriculum and instruction, industry employment practices, capacity building standards, and policy formulation, as well as implementation towards a consolidated strategic workforce plan in line with the PDP goals of Ambition 2040. Ambition 2040 is an integrated and inclusive plan. And true to that, integration plus inclusion is the bannering theme of this conference. This conference underscores the importance of bringing together the stakeholders of the Philippine workforce in planning a systematic, informed, and unified strategy to address the perennial issues and workforce development. Alliance as means for genuine social cohesion and equity, which will require the breaking of barriers and narrowing of gaps between government and industries, between and among schools, communities, and the workforce. The objective of this conference includes: 1, catalyzing the public and private multi-stakeholders roundtable discussion regarding the workforce development for the Philippines. Once catalyzed, this conference is